Welcome back to Shadow Creek Ranch, episode 11. It's a real potpourri, this episode. It's been, I think, a few months since I posted a video. There was plumbing going on, insulation, electrical, all these things that I was working on in the house. Stuff, which I'll show you in the video here. And I want to give out first a huge shout out to Heather and kudos because of the tremendous amount of work that she's been doing here on the property all winter. Basically since October, she has single-handedly cleared maybe 3 acres of brush and deadfall and branches and all kinds of nasty shit that just made this property really overgrown and choking. And she's done it with an electric chainsaw and a reciprocal saw and a machete, and burning all the crap that she pulls out of the forest and cuts down. And it's turning this once neglected, basically impenetrable forest into an estate. What will look like a provincial park or something when we're done. I'll look forward to helping her out in the fall on some of that, but my priority's been the house, and that's how she's been helping out huge around here. That's my second culvert bridge. I've showed you in previous videos. It took a beating with a big storm we had in December. The snow on the mountain, it warmed up real quick, and the snow on the local mountain melted with the heavy rains, and it flooded our creek. No danger to the house, no danger to where my shop site's going. They're pretty high up, high ground. But the creek overflowed. I'll show you what that looked like, and did some damage there. But I never did get the rock on that side before I started on the house. So I've got some work to do there this summer to patch that up, get the rock on the one side. I'm gonna put some river rock over there, but it'll look real nice when it's done, and I'll fix that up. But just another thing to work on. So why don't I just give you a look at some of the different things that have been happening on the property here since the last video. We'll start with the flood, and then I'll show you some stuff inside. Cheers. So this is what a Pineapple Express looks like. This is our neighbor's property, not ours. It is a lake. The creek is overflown, and it is flowing towards their house. Look at the current here. Unbelievable. This is our second culvert. This is the river flowing out of the forest. Look up there. Flowing down to my culvert bridge here, and I wasn't exaggerating when I said the water would reach the top on the left side. It's just about there. So that's 5 feet deep. That water right there is 5 feet deep, and look at on the right, my bridge is going to be underwater soon. So you would think with log walls like these on the entire main floor, and they don't have to be insulated at all, they are insulation enough. You would think with that, how much insulation could you possibly need? Well, let me just tell you folks, this is R40 for the roof. This is R22, 24-inch center for the floor. There's a lot more of that too. There's a bunch back there. Here's more R40 for the roof. Here's more R22. That is also for the floor. Some of this R22 is for the walls. There's more back here. Lots and lots and lots of insulation. And then we have all of this, which is 2-inch rigid insulation, which will also go in the main floor and the deck off of our bedrooms. So that's an awful lot of insulation for a house that's built from log.
And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my and I won't back down.
It's March 10th today. Beautiful day. It's about +10. Spring has come for sure. There's blossoms starting to come on the trees, and it's warmed up a lot, and we're pretty grateful for that. Taking a break from inside the house this week. Inside, plumbing's done, wiring's done, insulation's done, drywall's coming next week, so woohoo, that's going to be a big thing to get going on that. The cabinets are already there, tiles already there, so as soon as I get some board up, I can start really making progress in there. But this week I'm getting our cistern ready. Behind me, this black pipe with the blue cap, that's our wellhead. 260 feet down, lots of water, really good clean water. We've had it tested. But it's going to be pumping into a 2,500 gallon cistern that's going to go here. Ultimately, it's going to look like this. It's a two-stage process to eventually have it look like that old school train station water tower, which is going to fit in great here on our ranch. But the first stage is to get the base done, get the platform all built, and then have the cistern sit on there, and we'll get it all functioning, get the pumps going, the filter system, everything inside the house going, so we actually have water. And then maybe in the fall, I'll start on the insulating and cladding it to eventually make it look really cool. But the big concern is that the cistern full is going to weigh around 20,000 pounds or 10 tons. So, needless to say, what I build here needs to be strong and level, so there's no settling. That would be a nightmare. So I've been compacting. This is a compactor here, and I built this sort of rock frame here, and then there's a gravel on the outside of the rock frame and on the inside, and then dirt back here. So that's going to prevent the rocks from moving. They can't move in because there's gravel on the inside, and they can't move out because there's gravel on the outside. So hopefully that's going to keep the rocks really good and strong in place. And as long as I compact the crap out of the base here, make it level, that should be a good strong level base to support the 6x6 platform that I'm going to build, which I'll show you after. So I'm nearing completion of the stand that's going to hold the cistern, and I'm reminded of this sort of funny experience Heather and I had when we first got together 20 years ago. One of the first things we bought together when we moved in together was this beautiful Beaufront fish tank, 30 gallons I think it was, and I was building a stand for it, and Heather came into the living room and she's like, "Now, you sure this is going to hold? Because this is a lot of water. It's 30 gallons. I think with the gravel and everything, probably weighed about 300 pounds or something." And I said, "Oh no problem. This is what I do. I build shit. So I can build a stand for the fish tank." And she kept sort of coming back, reiterating, like, "You're sure it's going to hold? Because if this doesn't hold and the water goes everywhere, I'm not cleaning up. And you sure this is going to hold? There's a lot of weight in this fish tank." And it took a few times of, sort of convincing her that, I'd built houses, I'd built decks. I think I could build the fish tank stand to support, 300 pounds of water or whatever. And, I'd built it 100% confident, and of course it held, and it renewed her, or I shouldn't say renewed, it just gave her this sense of, I was a competent guy, I could build something that would, hold the fish tank. So here, it's a little bit different, but kind of the same. I'm joking around about it. I'm building this, this stand, but I'm not 100% confident. I'm going to say I'm like 96% confident. I kind of, I Googled today, elephants, how much elephants weigh. And this has to hold the equivalent of 2 Asian elephants or 1.5 African elephants. That's a lot, a lot of weight. 10 tons. So that's what it's got to hold. Is it going to hold 2 elephants? I guess we're going to find out. I'll give you a little peek inside and have a look at the progress I'm making in here. So like I said, it's an 18-wheeler's worth of insulation in here. I think about 12 rolls of poly and about 20 rolls of tuck tape. That's all done anyways, inspected and passed. A mile of wire. If you want to know what that looks like, that's like if you took the Burj Khalifa hotel in Dubai and perched the CN Tower on top of it. That's how much wire's in this place. 175 puck lights. They're thin, low profile puck lights, and they fit inside these little plastic boots here. And code now, it didn't used to be, but code now requires that there be framing on all 4 sides of that plastic boot to be sealed properly with the acoustic sealant. So there were 75 of those to do. I've got 275 sheets of drywall to install. So that's a joy. I've already installed about 20 sheets downstairs actually. We can take a little walk downstairs. The good thing is for an occupancy permit, I don't have to have it all completed. We have 3 bathrooms. I actually only have to have 1 completed for the occupancy permit. Kitchen and laundry done, of course. All the poly does have to be covered up with drywall, but it doesn't all have to be taped and mudded. So yeah, started on that. And today I'm actually going to install some kitchen cabinets so that we can get our granite counters ordered, because they'll probably take about 3 weeks to have those brought in and installed. So yeah, anyhow, this is where we're at. Laundry, I gotta get the laundry room done soon. Heather's gonna lose her mind if she has to go to the laundry room. I think she said she'll go 1 more time and that's it. I've got appliances coming in about 3 weeks, so it won't take me long to get the laundry room ready. I've already got it almost all boarded except for a couple of sheets here, which I'll put up today. Get those mudded, get the floor in, and then we'll be ready for washer dryer, at least so she can do some laundry here. Ian, the well guy, is coming this coming week. And we're going to get the water going in the house, that whole system set up. I think I'll set up the time lapse on the cabinet install and we'll see what that looks like.